The Houston Texans are pretty much wrapping up day one of free agency, and lots of moves happened today. I'm going to discuss it next, guys. Cue the intro. Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new episode of The Lead. Your host, as always, Harley Dugan. Boys, it is a beautiful day outside. It is a fantastic day one of free agency for the Houston Texans. This is absolutely amazing. This is the most work that I've ever seen from our Texans general managers ever. Like, it is finally glad to see the Texans having a competent GM for the first time in history. You can say whatever you want about Rick Smith, but this is the first time in history, and I will believe this, that we got a competent GM. We do. Look at these signings, and nothing's splashing off the walls. Nothing's going too wild. But I'm going to give a grade about this day one, if you want to say, of free agency. I'll give that grade much later, but let's begin with the list. Andre Roberts was the first signing, 2 years, $5.95 million. Quick little recap on him, and I'm just going to do a little rapid fire in this video. Andre Roberts, he was with the Cardinals, with the Washington football team. That made me lost my train of thought right there. The Bills was the latest team that he was with, but overall, this is an all-pro guy for special teams, kick returner, specialist in the Pro Bowl. So this is amazing signing. 33 years old, yes, but he averaged 30 yards a return last year. That is awesome for me. Give me a guy like that, inject that into my veins. Last time we've had somebody like him was Jerome Mathis. If you don't know Jerome Mathis, please look him up, and don't look him up too much because he did hit his wife. Next things is Traymon Smith, cornerback for the Indianapolis Colts, 1 year, $1.13 million. Nothing really to recap there. Another guy that was a special teams guy for the Colts. Heard that he was also a return guy too. So, hey, get a little battle between Smith and Roberts, and I'm pretty sure Roberts wins, but they ain't no problem with me whatsoever. Another special teams guy. Next on the list, you got Malik Collins, defensive tackle, 1 year, $6 million. Another guy that can fit into that 4-3 scheme. And he's not so good against the run, I will say that. But against the pass, he knows how to pass rush the quarterback. He made a good amount of pressures and quarterback hits last year. So this is a really solid move, another cheap move that Caserio has made, and you will see the trend as the list goes along. Next thing, we got Terence Brooks, safety, Patriots, 1 year, $2 million. Another guy that will be probably a special teams guy, most likely. If not, then he's probably either going to be in camp, practice squad, or even cut. Look, there's still a possibility any of these guys get cut too. They're all going to be battling with who we got at the moment on the roster, as well as whoever we draft, and toss it up and see who gets the job and let the best man win it out. Next thing, you got Kamu, Grugrier-Hill, linebacker, 1 year, $2.5 million, can go almost all the way up to $3.5 million with incentives. But this is a very solid signing, and it makes me wonder, Grugrier-Hill does now play what? The Sam linebacker and move Zach Cunningham to that will linebacker? I think that's what happens. I think your Mike is Christian Kirksey, your Sam now is Grugrier-Hill, and your will linebacker is Zach Cunningham. Grugrier-Hill is a very solid coverage type of linebacker. He's decent. He ain't too special or not, but he's decent in coverage, and hey, anything better than Brandon Scarlett. Am I right? I am right. Next thing, you got Justin Mcrae, the guy that was on my list for top free agents for offensive linemen. If you want to see more about that, go check out that video. But just a quick on him. Justin Mcrae is another guy, 2 years, $4 million. He has that connection with James Campen. When he was with the Green Bay Packers, he was an undrafted free agent that turned out to be voted as the most improved player on that team. He absolutely loves Campen as a person and as a coach. This is a very good signing. I think Justin Mcrae can really push for that starting right guard position, or even at worst, he's really good depth for the Texans. This is a lot better than a Kelemete, than a Greg Mance. This is a very, very, very solid signing for the Texans. Next thing, you got Joe Thomas, linebacker from the Cowboys, 1 year, $2 million deal. Another guy that's going to be helping out for special teams. That's all he really was with the Dallas Cowboys. Hey, beef up the special teams. Have just matchups. Just toss the coin and see who makes the team, and let's battle it out. I want to see some dogs on this team this coming year. And these signings so far, pretty solid. And then last one that I saw was defensive tackle Vincent Taylor, 1 year, $2 million. This guy is a one tech that the Houston Texans needed in a 4-3 scheme. He's a big 6'3", 311-pound tubby that can do well against the run. And that is what the Texans need, because you didn't really have that in Malik Collins. You got a Ross Blacklock, but he's solid, don't get me wrong, but I still need to see more from him. I'm still unsure about him. I'm not, excited about just putting him in the starter role, unless he surprises me, of course, in camp, but this is a really solid signing. Another guy that's going to help beef up that defensive line and really help out Lovie Smith. Overall, day one of free agency with the Texans, and again, none of these are really finalized yet until Wednesday. But overall, the grade is a B, man. It's right at a B. I'm looking at an 82 right now for this Texans squad. I am loving these signings. What can make it any better would be getting a cornerback or something in the secondary, because as of now, you got Bradley Roby. Cool. But re-signing Vernon Hargreaves doesn't do much for me. And after that, Keon Crossan. We better not be bringing back no Phillip Gaines. I'll tell you that right now. So overall, I believe the next thing for Nick Caserio, and he's hit the mark on everybody. Every coach has gotten a player for them to work on, positional coaches I'm talking about. And so next thing is the secondary. Let me see, what can we do with the defensive backs? I need a competent player for the secondary. Don't know who quite yet. I really don't know who. Overall, like I said, 82 overall. The Texans really hit it out of the park so far in free agency. So that's it for today's video, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for the notice to turn on. Drop your reactions in the comment section down below, guys. I know y'all are hyped. I am really hyped about what is going on with this Houston Texans team. As always, guys, go Astros, go Rockets, go Texans. You have a blessed day.